not to say if somebody cheats on me, I'm gonna leave them, because that's just another step in the road to make our relationship even better.
So you would tell, how many daughters do you have?
2.
Okay, so you would tell them to just polish him off a little bit. He's just a little bit of a cheater. Stay.
What's going on, y'all? Got Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. Today we're checking out Cam Newton versus Brittany Renner. I guess, you know, they've been having a little sit-down debates and talks about things. This is the second one. I didn't watch the first one. I kind of seen like a couple, 2-3 things, and it seemed like Cam Newton was kind of shaping up to be the stepdaddy in stepdaddy season. But yeah, we're gonna check this thing out and see what's being said, man. I'm gonna give Cam Newton the patented 2 Atlanta points that I give everybody from Atlanta, because that's how it works.
Because you're from Atlanta.
Yeah. So I always want to give some leeway or benefit of the doubt. But if they mess up the money, then I'm gonna have to take the Atlanta points away and some other points. So I guess I'm gonna just take double the points.
I mean, double.
What? What are you thinking about?
I was gonna say double penalty.
What? Wow.
Let's cut that out.
Okay. Good. but yeah. But anyway, man, we're gonna go ahead and see what Cam Newton's got going on, man. He was cool when I met him at the food, so he gets some Atlanta points on top of that, man. So far, this outfit is looking a little suspectual. I guess I don't mind the regular part of the outfit, the clothes and stuff, but the hat, I don't like
The hat looks really cool. Because he cut a hole on top of the hat and make the hair poked out, right?
Just wear your dreads.
No, it looks like he has a crow or like an eagle standing on top of his hat. That looks really
What's
cool.
the point of having cool dreads if you're going to cover them up?
He had them like...
I guess.
It's style.
Alright.
He probably paid a lot too.
Let's go. Let's see what these guys are talking about.
Look.
Well, so you would be with a woman, got me leaning in my chair. You would be with a woman who was the total package, but she was a cheater. Yes or no? Just yes or no?
Yes. Because I'll be willing to work to say, like, where is it stemming from? Simple and plain.
You're not enough. That's what she tells you. You're not enough.
Well, listen.
Your dick's not enough. Sorry.
That's cool. Well, at least I have to know.
And then what?
I still have to know.
And then what? You just, I'll do better.
If this is the option, if this is the option that I'm saying, everybody's baggage is different. We don't get to choose what the baggage is. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody needs to hear this. If it's cheating, if it's financial stability, if it's insecurity, if it's trust issues, everybody's bag is different.
I'm not agreeing with him so far. So far, the question she said, yeah, if she has a total package and she cheated on you, would you stay? No, it doesn't matter. That's the highest form of disrespect. And then he compares cheating to financial stabilities and what did he say? He said something else. He said something else. I forgot. But financial stabilities and other things, like, that's not the same thing. Cheating's the highest form of disrespect. Financial stabilities is something that you can improve on. Now, if you got somebody that doesn't want to improve the financial stabilities, then that's sure. But yeah, I think cheating is one of those things that taints the relationship, man. Once you do that, it's kind of hard to get it back.
What's your ladder of disrespect though? If cheating's all the way on top, what's the one thing that's underneath?
As far as relationships, maybe like telling your secrets or something like that. Like you told them something like that was really personal,
yeah.
and they told everybody or something like that. And then I would say after that, I guess it's kind of like in a way related, but I guess it would be them kind of trying to embarrass you or talk silly to you in front of your friends.
Okay.
And I mean your friends and family.
Yeah.
And then I guess like after that would be, I don't know. I guess like I think like maybe this one and that one are kind of on the same level, but I think somebody that holds back your progress.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's that disrespect?
Disrespect?
Yeah.
Holding back your progress?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's disrespect, but I guess it's just something that I think would just be detrimental to the relationship. I think it's just something that I can't deal with somebody who I feel like is holding back my progress.
Okay.
Or
what if she or he's not holding your progress, but that person himself or herself is not progressing?
Like I said earlier, if their financial stabilities ain't looking good and they don't want to do anything to improve, then I think that's a dead. Yeah.
But what if, let's say, they have a good 9-to-5 job, right?
Yeah.
And they're just happy with where they are. They just want to keep that job forever. They're not really thinking about making progress.
So they're making comfortable, good money.
Yeah.
or are they making like below?
They're making okay money at the moment, but they're not thinking about progressing or improving themselves so they can make more.
I mean, as a man, I mean, that's not like a huge deal, I guess. But I guess as a woman, I think that would be more of an issue as a woman. But I would just think that somebody that's, I don't know, maybe you're working like a really, really low tier kind of situation, or you're like really, really bumming out, then it'd be like, I would care about you not improving.
Because I feel like the thing is here, right? When people first met each other, they fall in love because they feel like they see something in each other and they're like a good match. They're equal. But if one person is progressing, in your case, right? If you're progressing, right? And then even though the other person's not holding you back, but she stayed where she is, when you're progressing here, then you look at her, it's like she's way beneath you now. Like why the hell would you stay with her then?
What if she's really supportive and helping me out along the way? Like while I'm doing these things, she's the person that's behind the scenes doing this crap, or she's the person that does this, or make sure that I'm ready to be able to go and get this done.
Oh, if in that case, then while she's supporting you, it seems to me like it sounds like she's also learning stuff too.
Yeah.
Right? Then she's also progressing. Like your career is not just your career. Your career is like your both's career.
So it's like a team.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm talking more about like you're doing your own thing, right? You're progressing, but she's
so I think that would come into play where I was talking about like somebody that's holding me back. Like I think like because you're like on your separate only thing over there, and you're dead weight to what I've got going on. But you're probably like, yeah, you're not spending time with me, or something like that. It's like, get the hell out of here, bro. You're not spending time with me. Why didn't you buy that for me? It's like,
okay. I like. From the mentality perspective, right? So it's like if I'm in the like I need to fight, I need to go hard kind of zone, but then the other person's like, no, I want to just relax, do my nails today, and then watch TV tomorrow. I'm like, no, we're not on the same pace.
Yeah, that's a bump on the log. You're a dead weight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's also a way that a person can drag the other person down. Is like if you're not in it with that person.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess like as a man, I don't know. Like it depends on. I don't know. Yeah, if you're doing something that you can just do by yourself, I mean, they're probably not dragging you down, but they still aren't of value. Because it's like they just get their nails done and look pretty. They don't do anything like they don't go into the Myron details. If you're going to be that kind of person, you need to be on the Myron initiative. You need to cook clean and you need to provide sex.
And then when you decide to exercise your options, I need to stay quiet.
I guess maybe. I don't know.
And you sound like you like that idea.
I don't like it. The exercise option part I don't agree with. Let's go.
And you may sit up here and have a good dude that can be something, and I'm not, hold on, let me finish.
I'm listening, I'm not.
Not necessarily, can be something, but more or less like they just need polishing. They're dull. Their knife is dull. Let me sharpen that shit up and say, hey, bro, that's unacceptable. Just like I'll talk to the girl and say, bro, you're not enough. Okay, cool, listen, let me prove to you that what you're doing is hurting me. Some people make it it's a lot of polygamous relationships out here that's thriving, that's booming. But
there's honesty. Cheating and being a polygamous or polyamory relationship, there's transparency. That's the difference that we're talking about. So you would tell, how many daughters do you have?
2.
Okay, so you would tell them to just polish him off a little bit. He's just a little bit of a cheater. Stay there. That's it. Would you tell your daughters that? I want you to look at one of these cameras and say you would tell your daughters to accept that shit.
I'm not saying this.
No, but that's what you're saying. Penny's saying.
His face is like, you got me.
Because I'm not telling my son that you can cheat on a woman and that a woman that you claim you love and that's okay just because you're a high value man. You have a lot of money. Like a lot of women will want to be with you. That's not okay. Because you're only cheating yourself out of something real. Let's be fucking clear. Man or woman. So let's look at one of these cameras and you tell them, what are your daughters' names?
Shakira.
And Sovereign, right? Okay. Then tell them. Tell them that it's okay to get cheated on as long as the guy has 80% of what you want. No?
Okay, I can see why he's popular amongst women. Because he's really cute just there. He was like... he was looking at the camera, he was like... What should I do? What should I do right now? She got me.
I don't agree with that. More so with I guess I'm more so on Brittany Render's side on this one right here. I guess anybody down in the comments, like, what would you tell your kids? Would you tell them like, yeah, as long as you're happy, he can cheat on you and beat on you, goddamn, as long as you're happy. And then on the other side, would you tell your sons, Goddamn, there's a new thought every minute, man. Goddamn, like buses, every 15 one coming. Goddamn, you can go do whatever you want to do. You a high value man now. Let me know how would you raise your folks? What would you do? What would you say? How do you feel about this situation? If somebody cheat on you, would you feel like, oh man, I need to sharpen them up, man, dole them up, man. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I need to get myself right.
Oh, that's like one thing I feel like people always do though. Like if you hear on the news, right, someone cheated on the other person, you always, like for example, you hear the celebrity guy, he cheated on his wife. People always want to take a look at the wife's picture and be like, oh, is she fat? You know? Is she like maybe like she did something that makes him want to cheat on her? Like people are always finding excuses for cheaters.
That's true. I don't. Well, when Derek Jackson got caught down bad, they didn't really. They did, but they didn't. Like Derek Jackson, like for me, when I saw Derek Jackson's wife, I was like, I could see like this lady's sick garbage. She's lame, and she seemed like her attitude is whack. But at the same time, I thought Derek Jackson was trash because it's like you preach all this higher, holier than thou type of man, but then you're running around here and you're not cheating with just one woman, but you're cheating with 3 and 4. And then they said that you're controlling, and then like one lady said that he was kind of physical. So like, bro, you're not.
But the point is, the wife can be as trashy as she is, right? You can exercise your option and get a divorce instead of like cheating.
That's what he should have did. Yeah, that's what he should have did. I don't really understand that. Like you tired of somebody and you just leave them.
But that brings to another point that he just mentioned. It's like, what if like because sometimes marriage is there because people love each other, but sometimes marriage is there because it's like transactional, right? Like I get money from you and you get babies and sex from me, whatever it is, right? So in that case, if the guy cheated on the girl, but the girl only wants money from the guy.
So I mean, so is he raising escort thoughts or is he raising daughters? Or is he raising women? Which one? He raising escort thoughts. Yeah, I'm gonna get that money ready, Myron. And I'll do whatever you need. You can cheat on me. I just get that money ready. Is he raising that kind of woman, or is he raising like a woman that like respects herself? Is he raising like how we talked about earlier in another video? We were talking about like Andrew Tate, like the woman that he deals with would have to be like having like a low tier mom, and like they have to be like guns for punishment to like deal with the kind of stuff.
But what if right? Yeah. You're not Micah right now, right? Yeah. You're thinking outside of the box. Yeah. You're a guy that actually cheats on women, right? And then you have daughters, right? And daughter came to you and be like, Dad, my husband cheated on me. What should I do? And then you, knowing that yourself is a cheater, your friends are all cheaters, all the guys you know cheat on their wife, are you going to tell your daughter, be like, well, definitely divorce him, you're going to find a better man? Or are you going to be real to her and be like, oh, all men cheats. Daddy's one of them too. I guess coming from that perspective, I would be trying to cover up my trash tracks in a way. So I would be like, you give him another chance. And I think that's kind of in a way what Cam Newton's kind of doing. Like, I don't think he means it in like a malicious way. I think it's just because like his life, he's kind of he's had privileges that everybody else doesn't have. Like my cousin went to high school with him. She said the girls were all over him. Everybody loved him, and then like even right here, like you can see he has good charisma and everything like that. So I think all his life he's kind of been like riding through privilege, money, all that, girls. So I don't know. So like he's got like a different like perspective, even though it might be silly. Like a lot of celebrities, I feel like have a skewed sense of reality when it comes to regular situations. Because you think because he's never been cheated on?
No, I just think it's probably because he's a guy who's had a lot of options or something like that. So he thinks like, man, it's just par for the course.
But the way he made it sound like it was like he's such a nice guy that he's willing to work through whatever was causing the fact that the girl cheated.
He is making it seem like that, but I don't think he's staying around. I don't think he's sticking around if somebody did that to him.
And that leads to another question I have. Like, if you found out your other half cheated on you, do you think, I know people probably want to ask, like we all want to ask, like, why did you cheat on me? Yeah. But do you think there's any value to the actual answer of that question?
I guess it depends on what your mentality is. Like, are you gonna come back and then be like, man, I was fat as hell. I got there, need to lose weight, get a six pack. Man, I was broke as a bitch. Goddamn, I need to go get my money.
No, but the thing is, like, the other person's not gonna tell you the actual reason. They're not gonna be like, oh, I cheated on you because you look like shit. Yeah, so I cheated on you. They're gonna be like,
in a rare occurrence they would, but for the most part you're right. They're not going to tell you that. Right. So I guess there is no value in trying to get closure. I never understood people that try to get closure. Like, bro, just move on. This person doesn't want you. They disrespected you, or they just don't want you. Just get out of here. You know?
So are you the type that would just break up with someone using a text message? That's
I've done it before.
Trash truck Joes.
No, but they were trash truck. They were like I feel like there are levels to an amount of respect you should give somebody on a breakup. If they were trash truck, I don't think that they deserve like a sit down. If they're the kind of person that you know when you sit down with them, they're gonna give you all kind of issues and make it difficult for you to leave. Why should I even meet up with you?
Oh, phone call.
Why do I even want to call you? I don't want to do any of that. I feel like you're such a trash truck, and then at the same time, you're a very difficult person. So me calling you or me meeting up with you is not going to be a good deal for me. So, I just want to just.
So that's the end of it. Period.
Yeah. You messed up the money so bad, you're out of there. You're out.
What if it's a misunderstanding?
It wasn't a misunderstanding if it's happened a couple times.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay. I tried. I tried. You was garbage. Let's get it.
It's like,
no, don't do that, because I've been listening. I'm a great listener. I'm a lot of things, but I'm a great listener, sweetie. I've been letting you talk.
Can I talk now?
The floor is yours.
He's very charismatic.
What I would say to that is
say their names.
Sovereign Dior and Shakira. If it's satisfying your urge, there's nothing as a parent that I can do, because I will tell you this, as your parent or as a person who tried to pour into me and I rebelled, right? My parents would talk to me, my uncles, my aunties would talk to me, the people that I had high value and high regard to did talk to me and say, nah bro, I don't think that one for you, but I still rebelled. And sometimes in life, it don't matter what somebody can tell you, you still gonna have to touch that fire and get burnt yourself for you to realize what they were saying is actually true. Now, if you like that burn, if you like that as a sensation where it's so fun that you just said, oh my God, red flag here, red flag here, red flag there, red flag there, oh my God, this is an adventure. It's Six Flags. You know what I'm saying? Which is, some people like that. Some people like that toxicity. A little bit of cayenne pepper.
Let's pause there first.
Yeah.
I think he made a good point about how sometimes you will be hearing all these advice from your friends, your family, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think friends and family ever gets a full picture when it comes to relationships.
Yeah.
Because we normally only talk to family and friends when we're like annoyed at the person that we're with. So they only get half of the story. They normally don't hear about the good things.
Some
they hear
people
about the bad
don't
things.
though. Some people, yeah. Like I think that's something that like either a rookie or somebody who's like not really understanding of keeping people out your business will do. Like I don't know. Like I don't think you should always constantly tell somebody when somebody does something bad, because then like that will lead to that. Now your family's looking at them like.
And also like friends and family are always protective of us, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, and I feel like sometimes they can be overly protective because they don't see the full story. Just like what I think you told me this before is like. The TikTok girl, for example, right? It's like Wall was being overly protective, and he felt like she was finessing you, but that's not the truth. But it's like he was being overly protective, and then it's like, So I think sometimes we have to use our own like judgment, because at the end of the day, we're the one that's like actually dealing with the person that we're with. Yeah. So I want to give him that point over there, because, and sometimes it's like it's like your friends and family can say whatever they want, trying to save you from that fire pit, and you're like, no, I want to jump in that. I'm pretty sure I've done right.
That's
you know?
Real. Walt and Poppy are very protective.
They are?
They are. Walt, they had different opinions about it though.
Okay.
Yeah, Poppy was like, she's nice. And then Walt was like, she's trash.
So are you sure you're not giving them different information though?
No, they both met her and kind of got their own, thing with her. Like they both met her and they got their own. Yeah.
And also, I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes friends needs to stay out of friends' business. Yeah. It's like, we get it, you're trying to, you're trying to, do what's best for them. Yeah. But like, you don't want to be like steering their head, like make them think a certain way about the person they're with, because you can fuck up this relationship and then you're not going to be hurt, but your friend's going to actually be hurt. Right. So it's like,
that's real. Yeah. That's real.
The dish just to spice things up. But who am I to say, if somebody cheats on me, I'm going to leave them? Because that's just another step in the road to make our relationship even better. You don't know what relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship has gone through or is going through that you would say to yourself, oh, hell no, I never do that. She's stupid for doing that. He dumb for taking her back. Like, but you got to look at somebody's baggage and say, okay, if that's the issue, am I willing to stay and pick it up and keep traveling with it? Or am I to say, you know what, it's just too much for me? And I can respectfully decline. So, to that question that you asked, could you tell your daughters to be open with a person?
Be with someone who's a cheater.
Who's a cheater? If that person satisfies them, who am I to say, don't be with them? I'm not sleeping with them. I'm not being with that person. I don't consider myself with that person. I will always protect my children to the realism of what life has to offer. It's still going to be up to them to make their own decisions. I can't sit up here and say, okay, Shakira, let me see this boy that you got coming into my house. I'm taking you to prom. Hell no. What you do? What your mama do? Get the hell out of my house. This ain't going to be no bad boys kind of scene, you know what I'm saying, where we intimidate the dude and slap him upside his head and say...
I probably would be like...
Yeah, I feel like as the man of the family, you're supposed to be the one that's vetting a new guy that's going to come to your family.
I would definitely be vetting. I wouldn't do all that extra, but I'd be like, I don't know about you yet, son.
Yeah, like you have to, you're gonna observe them.
Yeah.
You're definitely gonna ask them about. Well, I'm definitely gonna ask them about what they do, what their mama do, like all of that. Like, yeah.
That sounds like you. That sounds like you. What's your GPA?
What's your major?
Right. Are you in any clubs?
What's your career goal? Ever think about double majoring? Oh.
Yep, that would definitely be you. Yep. Let's go.
Bro, you come back, you know, pick an area on your body where you won't want to get hurt the worst, and that's where you're going to get shot at. Right now, that's not theatrics. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for real life situations where it's like our imperfections as a relationship makes us perfect in our own right. And perfection is different. Just because I cheat, that don't make me a bad man. Just because I'm not financially stable, that doesn't make me a weak man.
He's again comparing apple to banana. You know, it's
apple
like
to oranges.
Yeah,
or a banana's will work too. Yeah.
So it's like it's so different.
Yeah.
It's like if you cheated, that means you have different moral standard as the other person.
Yeah.
If you're financially unstable, it probably means you're working your way up. It definitely does not mean you're a bad man.
Yeah, it's not a death sentence to the relationship. Right. So I don't agree with him right there. Yeah, like we have our own little issues and stuff, but we work through them and try to get them right. Yeah, like, you know, like you're like how we were just talking about, like you're like really like Asian business owner, like well, what did you do? You said you were gonna do this, you didn't do it. Remember, you said you were gonna run 12 miles. You only ran 10. What? Where's your honor? and then me on the other hand is like if I'll have a bad attitude if I don't get some progression in a day. Like if I don't do something that I need to get done, I'll have a bad attitude and let it spill over. So that's like something I have to work on. Yeah. So yeah, everybody has like little things to work on, but it's like I'm not cheating on nobody.
But the bottom line is we like moral standard wise.
Yeah.
I think it's aligned.
Yeah.
I feel like because that's something you can't really work on or change. It's pretty much a set.
Yeah, you gotta have them values that it's not gonna work. I think you guys can be slightly different, but if your values is jacked up on a totally different scale, I think it's gonna mess up.
Yeah. And you know what's funny?
What?
I think sometimes like when you're telling me like your trouble, your issue, your problem, I feel like you just want like a very feminine energy from me. Be like, oh baby, things will get better. But because I'm so like businesswoman oriented, I'll be like, oh, I have resolution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and then he'll be like,
you should cut him out.
And then he'll be like, you think I don't know this? And I'll be like, well, if you know this,
because I've got the caveman hammer. Like I can put the hammer down on somebody. I just need you to be like, well, yeah, maybe it is this. I need you to be I can put the caveman hammer down on somebody easy.
But you know that's the thing. Like a lot of girls complain about their boyfriend. Yeah. Because sometimes when girl complains about stuff to their boyfriend, they just want the guy to be like, oh yeah, your friend is trash. You were totally right. You know. But guys don't think like that. Guys will be like, well, what if this? What if that? Like they try to think about things in a logical way. Yeah. And because I'm very logical, I'm more like that.
I'm logical too. I've already thought of like how I would do it. So I'm like kind of trying to see like if you're gonna have like a girly perspective on it, But
I don't have girly perspective.
You don't. Yeah,
business oriented.
Yeah. It's like I already said I was gonna crush him with the hammer, and then you said crush him with 2 hammers. It's like, what's that gonna do? Let's go.
I'm supporting you.
Right.
Just because I lack confidence, that doesn't make me any worse or better for somebody else. It's just I need somebody to help me. I need, somebody said to me that's like, I play to my strengths and partner in my weaknesses, right? To that, in this situation, it's like, well, I partner in my weaknesses because I want you, I deem that you're strong enough to look past that and help me still. And say, you know what, Cam, what you giving, it ain't acceptable now. I'm not willing to keep going on, but I'm going to give you this time in hopes that the person that we first started out dating, along the months, weeks, years, days, you end up knowing what I need and knowing that I don't need you to be out here for everybody.
If a person you love betrays you, that's a fucking.
I felt the same way.
I feel the same way too. Let's end it right there.
What are you saying? Like, I lost.
He scrambled more than he did when he was playing on the Patriots and then on the Panthers. Man, he scrambled. I guess since he ain't playing in the NFL, he got to do a little scrambling around some questions. But yeah, how do y'all feel about that, man? I'm siding with Brittany Renner right here. I think as we watch more Brittany Renner interviews, I kind of can like there are certain times where like I like her a little more, but I still think she's like a little silly thought.
I really enjoy this conversation because I think it's 2 people that with life experience and with game, and they're not really like talking to try to get into each other's pants. They're just having a very friendly argument or debate.
Yeah,
really good.
That's real.
Yeah,
that's real. When she interviewed like academics, he looked like, man, I've been in the basement for goddamn 3 years. I'm fat as hell. I want to bust on something. I'll bust anything.
You just don't like, you just give people that are fit more points, way more points. When you see someone that's fat, you already like deduct 5 points from them already. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. And I don't like that academic wears a zone 6 hat all the time like a poser.
The 6
hat? Atlanta zone 6. It's like, bro, shut up.
Is he from Atlanta too?
Oh.
That's why
he doesn't get Atlanta points. But sometimes DJ Academics is really lame. I don't have an issue with it, but sometimes he is really lame. And then sometimes he is really lame. That's all I got to say. He's like a basement dwelling kind of guy, but yeah. Anyway, man, what y'all think about that, man? Did y'all think that Cam Newton had a skewed sense of reality because he's lived a different kind of lifestyle? Or do y'all think that what he's saying was on point, man? You like, man, I'm a high value man too, goddamn. I want to goddamn exercise my options and all that goddamn too. Or are you like, man, what the hell, Cam? Hell no, you need to bring it back to reality. How do y'all feel about it? Y'all agree with Brittany or Cam? Let us know.
He's different from Myron though.
Oh, he's way different. He doesn't have any malicious intent, like I said earlier. I think he just had a whole other kind of lifestyle. So
because Myron's like, oh, I can cheat on you because I'm better than you.
Myron comes from a revenge of the nerd standpoint.
Yeah.
Like, I was down in the basement. You guys didn't like me. Yeah, and now I've got money. Have sex, cook, do everything. Yeah, I'm gonna crush you. Thought you were pretty? No, you're not. You look fat. You went from a size 3 to size 4.
There's no size 3.
Oh, it's not?
It's 0, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh, you went from a size 2 to 4. I guess I don't know nothing about dresses. But anyway, man. Yeah, that's the video right there. Y'all let us know what y'all think about it, man. How do you feel about these folks and the thing? How y'all feel about the things that we said? Let us know. If you watched to this point, thank you. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.